I think I should probably start with what inspired this video, and you will find this interesting. If you're just joining us on this YouTube channel, thank you so much for being a part. Please do well to like and subscribe, and of course, drop a comment if you found the content very useful. Well, of course, you know my name is Omotayo Okeomi. Yes, so what inspired this video? So recently, a group of friends had an opportunity to host another event. And it was interesting that the event that we collaborated for hosting was similar to something we had 11 years ago. Can you beat that? 11 whole years. And one of our friends decided that, okay, it's good to actually match a before and after, to show how far we have come 11 years ago. And how did we meet? We met during our NYSC days, and we just sort of connected because our values sort of matched, and we saw that we had skills and talent that we could interchange amongst ourselves, and particularly because we have a common love for God, godly relationships, right? And so all the years, even though we are in different parts of the world, we are doing different stuff with our time, we are engaged in other things, we still found a way to connect, to host another event, even though this is on a bigger and larger scale, but our skills and values has improved over the years to the point that we were able to still gather and hold something awesome, bigger and better 11 years after. And so it was on that basis I thought to reflect and embrace the power of relationships, right? Relationships are massive. Relationships offer us the greatest gift, the greatest opportunity that money cannot give us. Well, some of you probably started this year by cutting off people, the frenemies, the people that don't ask of you, the people that don't care about you. And of course, in your wisdom, you thought it wise to just cut them off because they are not adding any value to you, or you feel like they are parasites, or you just want to start off the new year on a clean slate, or maybe you are one of those who believe that you can do all by yourself. Independence is your watchword. Independence man, independence woman. Whether sir, whether ma. Well, it's your choice actually. I just wanted to speak to this so that maybe this message will help you see things a little bit differently and help you turn a new leaf as to how to better relate with people and attract the benefits of relationships. Now, two things I'd want to share is the fact that relationships, whether it's friendship, whether it's marriage, whether it's relationship with your superior, whether it's relationship with those beneath you, it's hinged on two major things, in my opinion. There could be several other school of thoughts that could have a different perspective to this. But the two school of thought really are that relationship is hinged on love. You cannot be in any form of relationship without loving. If you get in without that aspect of love, one or either one of the parties or both parties would actually be frustrated, and they will find a reason to exit that particular relationship, right? The other most important aspect is value. You cannot say you are engaged in a relationship without valuing a person that you say you are in that relationship with, because that is principally what makes relationship actually stand the test of time. So really, two very, very important things about relationship is that love is critical. You cannot be in that contract. I would use the word contract, right? Which is a relationship, and it could cut across any aspects, romantic, professional, church, anywhere, but relationship, right? Without love. And what is the simple definition of love? It means putting the thought of someone ahead of your personal interests. Like you can't love somebody and be selfish. You can't love somebody and be greedy. You love somebody, you are willing to go all out, whether it's convenient or not convenient. And that love drives you in the course of that relationship. Now, the second leg to this is value. Relationships are hinged on value. And that's why every individual should work on asking ourselves, what exactly am I bringing to the table? Why should these people associate themselves with me? And now, when I speak of value, don't ever think that it is all about money. Value does not start and end with money. There are 1,001 things that you can offer in a relationship, and people would stay connected with you 20 years down the line because they feel that you are that thoughtful person. They feel that you are that reasonable person who can hear them and help them re-energize or refocus their life. You are that person that they can come up to you for counsel. You are that person that constantly delivers when they have a short project to do. And when they bring you on board, you are not overly greedy as to how to cheat them off it, but ensuring that they come out good and excellent in that pursuit. And so that is why they look for you. And so if you want to have a relationship that is lasting, then it means you have to very well work on the values that you have. And when you have them, this is what you bring on board in that relationship that you have gotten involved in. And so as you go in 2025, it's a new year. And one thing I like about the new year is that it gives us an opportunity to start afresh. It gives us a new lease, like, I can be better. And whether it's January or February, I have a boss who would always say that the moment a man wakes up is his morning. So whether you wake up at 7 a.m., whether you wake up at 5 a.m., whether you wake up at 2 p.m., the moment you wake up and decide that you want to be better, that is your morning. And I'd like for you to take this as a cue to not only view relationship like a bandwagon effect, to say the reason why I'm cutting them off is because they don't call me, they don't text me. Because the same way you are cutting people off is the same way people want to cut you off. Have you ever thought of that? And so it's a two-way street, right? So if you don't want to belong to the category of people that will be cut off this year, then it's important that you review all of the relationships you are involved in and ask yourself that, do I put in enough love in this relationship? Am I a person of value? Do I deliver more value that people would want to stay within my circle for this length of time? Or am I just there filling the space? And right, let me just also add this balance that it's fine if people move on, because really life is about growth, and people's interests, people's values, people's desire will change. So you really cannot force people down your throat. Or you really cannot force yourself down people's throat, or you also cannot force yourself on people's throat, right? But the critical thing is that whether people stay or they move on, don't be the reason why they moved on because you are not a person of value, or that you do not give so much love, or they doubt the love you have as something that is momentary and materialistic. And so they see through you and they say, this guy is probably following me because I can pay for his dinner, or is looking up to me for his next house rent. That should not be you in 2025, because there is a lot, 1,001 things that relationship can offer you. And I would just end on this note. Now, we see celebrities who are doing well in life, and we admire the success they have, and we also want to attract that same success. And we're like, God, when will it be me? Newsflash. If I told you that those people got to where they are, probably because somebody recommended them or a friend that they've known for years just mentioned their names in a room and boom, they became the celebrity that you celebrate today. So also, never take for granted the people within your circle, the people who you currently have relationship with, because it is the culture or the material that you show them. So it is the attribute that you display today that would make them say, I know Tayo. Tayo can deliver this. Tayo is good at this. Or Tayo can help you project on this. So it is who you are today that would make your friends who you don't know where they are going to, or who you don't know the position they will occupy tomorrow. It is on that basis that they will recommend you for something big. But you start by investing now. And so be very intentional about the relationships you are in. Love the people you are in relationship with and be a person of value because you never know. You never know what tomorrow tells. And take good advantage of what today brings. Don't be selfish. Love people. Be a person of value. And value will certainly find you. Thank you so much for listening all through. I hope you found this valuable. If you have comments, please put them in the comment section as I'll be happy to read from you. Thank you and bye for now.